We're out here in South Texas, and for the next 24 hours, this John boat is my entire world. The mission is simple: survive an overnight on the water, catch a monster fish, and cook some delicious food, all while trying not to become gator bait. This is the Overnight John Boat Survival Challenge. Let's get into it. Welcome everyone. You heard the mission. Sounds simple enough, but out here nothing ever really is. The game plan is to push deep into these backwaters, find a spot that's holding some absolute monster alligator gar, get one on the boat, and then find a safe place where we can get ready to camp out for the night and survive.
But an adventure like this doesn't just happen. For me, this one started as many great adventures do, under the lovely fluorescent lights of a Walmart.
You can have all the high-end gear in the world, but you know you always forget something. The one thing that we need, very important for this camping trip, is the house. So we came to Walmart and we're trying to choose the best tent for the trip. Nothing too big that's not gonna fit on the boat, but also nothing too small that's gonna feel as if we're trapped in a coffin. I just found this perfect backpacking tent. It says it's for one person, but the size makes me say differently. I think two people can fit comfortably and it can still be perfect on my boat without being too big. So we're gonna drop this one and we're gonna take this. We're also gonna be taking a couple of things like beverages, food, a little essential things for our camping trip. So let's get this adventure started. Okay. We're here at the launch and man, it is hot as heck in here. This South Texas weather is no joke. It's about 87, 90 degrees, but it's humid, and that's typical South Texas weather for you. And this right here, this is the rig. She's not the biggest boat, nor she is the fanciest, but she is an absolute workhorse. The real challenge not only is surviving the night, but fitting all this gear on that boat. What we have here is our coolers with our bait, sleeping gear, our tent, our rod, reels, fishing tackle, cooking stuff, barbecue pit, everything that's going to make this overnight camping trip. Let's try to get all of this packed on that boat.
There's a feeling you get when you leave the boat ramp behind. Civilization just kind of fades away. The sound of the road disappears and is replaced by the hum of the motor and the water lapping against the hull. Out here, you're on your own. It's incredibly freeing and, I'll admit it, a little intimidating. This waterway is ancient and it is teeming with life. Birds, fish, and gators. Lots of gators. This is their home and we're just visiting.
All right, I think this is gonna be our first spot. We're gonna be fishing along this shoreline right here. So we're gonna cast out some baits along the shoreline, around these trees. And also, I'm gonna cast some baits around a channel that runs just around the bend over here. That's where a lot of fish like to travel through that channel. It's a little deeper, so they're running through there. And then along the shoreline, you always know there's gonna be bait fish along the shoreline. So two potential good spots to catch the monster alligator gar. This is gonna be our first spot. Now, fishing for alligator gar isn't like bass fishing. You're not constantly casting, retrieving, bringing in your line. Gar fishing, you have to cast your line, set it, and forget it. When it comes to gar fishing, you need some heavy duty rods with great backbone. My rod of choice is our LCD 956 custom alligator gar rods. These are LCD 956 custom rods. You need a good solid rod because these fish can weigh up to anywhere from 100 to 200 pounds. They're basically freshwater sharks. So you need a good rod with great backbone. You also need a good reel. The type of reels we use are spinning reels, live liners. These are live liners, AKA bait runners. These live liners, they have a second drag mechanism that helps you loosen and tighten your line on an instant for that instant hook set, all right? Also, we gotta use steel leaders. We're using a 3-foot steel leader. This is our LCD 956 steel leaders. These leaders are tough. Alligator gar are toothy fish that can rip through any type of braid, monofilament, soft line. That's why you need a good steel leader. The last thing that you're gonna need is going to be some good bait. Carp is always gonna be on top of their food chain. This is gar candy for them. So we're gonna cast out these rods. We're gonna see if we can get us an alligator gar. All right, so the key here is patience. The alligator gar can bite within 10 minutes up to 3 hours. So the key is patience. But when that drag starts screaming, you know the hunt is on. So we're gonna go ahead and cast out. One of them's gonna go to this deep channel that runs around the bend. And I'm gonna have another one that's gonna be closer to the bank, to the shoreline over there, as you can see those trees.
This right here, this is what a lot of fishing really is. It's not the highlight reel of dramatic fights you see all the time. It's this. It's sitting, watching and listening. Listening to the cicadas in the trees, watching the mullet jump. You start to notice the small things. The way the light hits the water, it's peaceful, but it's a tense kind of peace because you're just constantly staring at those rod tips, waiting for the slightest little twitch. You start playing games in your head. Is that the wind? Was that a bite? Your senses are just on high alert. You try to relax, but a part of your brain is just coiled, waiting.
Go record. There we go. There we go. One of the bait runners is on. You hear that, everybody? That's the bait runner doing its thing. He's picked up the bait and he's moving off. Gar will often take the bait and swim with it for a little bit until they actually commit to swallowing it. You have to fight the urge of trying to set that hook early, because alligator gar, they will travel with the bait in the front of their snout before they commit to swallowing that bait. This particular one has been traveling a good while. He changed direction from the back of the boat all the way to the front of the boat. So we're gonna kind of get ready to set our hook. Remember, fight the urge of setting the hook early, guys. We're gonna go ahead and get ready to set our hook. Set the hook, guys. Oh yeah, yes, he's on, he's on. Oh, I set the hook too hard. Look, guys. Alligator gar defeated me. Let's wait for the next one. I've been trying to set my hook a little early on the last runs, so I've been missing them. So that right there should tell you, whenever you're gar fishing and you're trying to set your hook early, your odds are against you. The other runs, as you saw prior to this one, I was trying to set my hook early. So that should tell you all that if you're trying to set your hook early, it's a risky chance, you know. You're taking a risky chance of not hooking that fish. If you let it run for a lot longer, your chances are going to be more in your favor, because over time that alligator gar takes off with the bait, the more time that it takes off with it, the higher the chances are to hook it, because by then they have probably already swallowed the bait, and you're going to be able to hook it a lot easier inside its mouth, deep to its throat, compared to at the front of its snout. So this one's been running for a while. It came from one direction, which was that way. Now it's that way. So again, I'm gonna try it, everyone, see if we can set this hook this time. This one's going around the bend to that one channel that I had mentioned in the beginning of the video. That's where it's going. Wish me the best of luck, guys. Oh yeah, we got him. We got him. Oh yes, we got him, guys. We got him. He's not a monster, but he's still fighting. He is jumping over there in front of me, crazy style. And we have a gator right here too, a spectator right here. He's coming. He's right here, guys. Check it out. He's in. Oh. Yep. Oh, yes, guys. We got him. We got him. Look at that water chopping. Ah. This is why it's important to have a rod with a strong backbone. Yeah, baby. Yeah. And this guy, where's the hook? Whew, man. Whew, look at that beautiful prehistoric animal, and he is wild. He's over here bumping against my boat. All right, everyone, I'm gonna take him over here to the edge of the boat, and I'm gonna try to land him. This is why it's important to have a strong rod with a good backbone. Because if you're after this type of fish, that's what you need. The alligator gar is calm now, so I'm not gonna try to aggravate him anymore. I'm gonna rope him, wrangle him, and hopefully I can take the hook out. Truth, landing the fish. You can hook a fish, but until you land them, it's not a catch. I'm trying to help you here. Oh, and he's a land. That, my guys, that is a land. Whew, baby. I'm still gonna treat him very calmly. I'm not trying to be aggressive. He's already good. We landed this fish, guys. Check this out. That's the fish right there. Check them out, guys. Gotta be very careful. These fish are not easy to handle, and they can be very dangerous. Don't do what I did. I've been doing this for many years. Let's see if I can see the hook. If I can't see the hook, everyone, I'm just gonna cut the leader. But that hook's in there. Yeah, that hook's in there. See what I mean? But look what I did, guys. That was a lucky shot. We got another run. We got another run. Guys, LCD 956 leaders for the win. Let's release this bad boy. Guys, look at that beautiful fish. Bye-bye, fishy. Look at that beautiful fish, everyone. He's just gonna get his breath back, and he's gonna go back to his home. Beautiful. Everyone, that's what it's all about out here. We're camping, we're surrounded by these monster alligators. I wish I could show you, but these gators are at least 10 to 12 feet big. The first fish that I hooked onto, I saw it was about the same size. So we might have to think of a different strategy to get that monster fish that we're looking for. We weren't catching the big fish over there, so we have to change the strategy now. We're gonna go to a spot that I think there's some potential big alligator gar, and we're gonna have to change our baits to some monster piece carps. Like the old wisdom says, big baits equals big fish. Now let's get in here, everyone. But yeah, we're gonna see a lot of action here. I see mullet around here. We're probably gonna see something very nice, but unfortunately, we gotta get them on a rod and a reel.
All right, it's getting later in the night. We've had a few runs here, landed that one medium fish, but I've got a feeling the real giants are this way. I've got a spot in mind, a little further downriver where two channels merge and create a big, deep hole. It's a classic big fish spot. So we're not just changing spots, we're changing strategy. We're breaking out the biggest pieces of carp we've got. I'm talking about pieces of bait the size of my fist. It might mean fewer bites, but the one we do get should be the right one. Let's make a move.
We're in the middle of nowhere, and this light is bright as shit. We got here, we threw out some big baits just like you all saw right now. It's completely dark everywhere. There's nothing around us that you can see clearly. We are... Oh, dude, it looks good. It looks badass. It looks nice. That's badass. Guys, the camera is giving us some badass footage in the dark. That is amazing. A big shout out to DJI. We're using the Pocket 3, and we're in the middle of nowhere. Dude, that's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Dude. A la madre, dude. A la madre, bro. That's a big carp head, bro, that I just put on it with. Big carp head, guys. Come on. Where's he heading at, though? Oh, yeah, come on. He's like right here, bro. Yeah, bye bye. Oh snap, dude. Probably so. Here goes. Okay. 1, 2.
Snap, there it is. Ah, yeah. Let's see what this light tackle can do. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, he's on there. He's heavy, dude. He's heavy. He's heavy, bro. He's heavy. That's a good one. Oh, he's coming, dude. He's coming. Yep. Oh snap, come on. Come on. Oh snap.
Big fucking.
God damn. Come on, buddy, come on. I can't pick him up, dude. I can't pick him up. Oh my god. Oh my god, that lines are so ugly, bro. Pop it a little bit. I want to see the head. I want to see the head. Come on. Oh, dude. That's a big boy. Oh, snap, bro. Oh, snap, bro. Big old carp head. Big old carp head. Dude, there it is, Mark. There it is. There's a grandpa. There's a grandpa. Woo! Let's go, guys. Yeah, he could probably get it out. It's a big J hook, so. Oh, dude, look at that, man. A quick switcheroo on the rig. Different piece of carp. Boom. Different area, guys. Ooh, never mind. Focusing. He got spooked by the excitement. He got spooked by Mark. He's like, oh no, it's Mark. Yeah, bro, Mark, you never fail, bro. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh, bro. He's a fat boy. He's a fat boy, bro. Look at that head on that. Oh my gosh, dude. Man, dude. I'm impressed, bro. This rod did good. 30-pound braid did good. Let's do it, guys. Y'all need to book this trip, guys. Boom, boom, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Perfect, dude. I got the shot right there, dude. He ain't gonna get away from the Oprah. Hell nah. You get a gar. You get a gar. Woo. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Man, that steel leader took a beating, bro.
He says we gotta get a smaller one for the Jays. The size, that's a good question. Let me measure him. He's probably about maybe 5 some, maybe 5'10". We did it, everyone. We got the monster alligator gar that we were trying to target out here. First we started and we got the small ones. We got some good misses and we had to change our strategy. The strategy that was we had to move spots, we had to put bigger baits, and we finally got this Asian prehistoric alligator gar, the one that we were after. This fish is probably close to 6 feet or plus. We don't know yet. The only thing left to do is to release this beautiful fish back into its natural habitat so it can go back home and somebody else can come catch it for another day. But look at that beautiful fish, man. The hard armor alligator gar, the beautiful armor that it has. There's nothing in the fresh water that I can say is better than the alligator gar. We did it, everyone. We got him. Let's see if we can release him back to his natural habitat. is a beast. He's easily a 6 foot gar. Easily 6 foot plus. Let me see if I can get that hook out. If not, we're gonna have to cut it. Look at that, everyone. Look at that beautiful fish. Look at that monster fish.
Dice Fidel, nombre, get him.
Look at that fish, everyone. Look at that beautiful fish, everybody. We're gonna cut the leader and we're gonna let this fish go back to his natural habitat, just like I said. Look at the beautiful
Dang, dude, he's fat.
scales, the beautiful color of this fish. This is the monster that we were trying to catch the whole time. Everybody, this is it. Look at that. Close as I can. He's gonna survive. These things have survived.
Worst things.
These fish have survived over 100 million years. Why is it not gonna survive a little high carbon steel leader? We got the monster that we were after. We had to cut the leader off because we're gonna put him back in the water. Unfortunately, I can't take that hook off, but it's okay. That hook is a high carbon steel hook, meaning that it's gonna corrode a lot faster than any other material hook that there is on the market. So he'll be fine. These things have survived over 100 million years. This beast is gonna be okay. Before anybody thinks that he might not be okay with hooking him, he's gonna be okay. I made sure that I used a high carbon steel hook for this type of fishing that we're doing, which is catch and release. I can harvest him, but we're not gonna harvest him today. We're gonna throw him back in the water for someone else to enjoy this fish in the near future. Hopefully without the hook, maybe it'll be corroded by then. This is a healthy alligator gar. Let's go ahead and measure him. I'm gonna try to measure him to the best that I can. 5 foot 10 inches.
Damn.
5 foot 10 inches. Exactly what I had estimated. 5 foot 10 inches to a 6 foot alligator gar. We're gonna release this beast back to the water. And the next challenge, the real challenge, is gonna happen if we can survive overnight in this alligator infested area.
Where'd he go?
All right, everyone, that was it. Let's get going. The real challenge is surviving out here in the wilderness for the rest of the night. My heart is still pounding. That was an awesome alligator gar, everyone. We released them back to the wild. We got them just as we had manifested. It was an amazing experience. Even though I didn't catch the alligator gar, Joe caught him. That was awesome. This is what we're out here for, to bring some great, amazing content for you all. If you all enjoyed this video so far, do me a favor and please like, share, and subscribe this video. Subscribe more than anything, because your support means a lot and it's gonna help us bring more crazy adventures for you all. But now, the real challenge begins, the surviving. We're gonna set up camp, we're gonna cook out, and we're gonna try to make it through the night to the morning. So let's get it going, everyone.
All right, it's late and it's time to switch from fishing mode to camping mode. The fishing gear is put away and this jumbo needs to transform from a battle station into a home. That starts with setting up the tent. This is a moment of truth. Will it actually fit? Okay, it's a tight squeeze, I'm not gonna lie. The poles are definitely pushing against the sides, but it's up. We have shelter. It's not the Four Seasons, but for a night on a gator-infested river, it's a palace. And finally, the kitchen. Our cooking station is a little portable grill that sits right on the boat. With the camp set, it's time for the payoff. After a day like that, after the monster fish, we're not just cooking, we're celebrating. Now we let the beautiful Gar go, so she's not on the menu. A fish that special isn't for eating, but I came prepared. I brought some fresh steaks from the market with some good vegetables.
These ribeyes do not take long to cook. We will like them medium rare because we like them nice and tender and juicy. It does give out a lot of grease, so it's gonna make those flames go crazy. So we're gonna kind of put them to the side, and we're gonna cover this real quick so it can kind of lower the flame. That flame right now, everyone, is crazy. But you know what? In the wild, it doesn't even matter because we're just having a great time. You can't be picky out here. At the end of the day, this is gonna be a 5-star meal. Bombay, what I call prime rib, everyone. So I'm gonna let the fire settle for a little bit, and we're gonna continue the cooking process. We're gonna eat a little bit, and then we're gonna settle in over here to finish off the real challenge, and that is surviving out here, everyone. Stay tuned. Let's see how well this steak is cooked, everyone. I would consider this medium done. My preferred steak is medium rare. This is cooked probably at a medium. I wish it was medium rare, but at the end of the day, this is some good steak. This is some, look at that, look at that. This is some good ribeye steak. So you know it's gonna be tender. Guys, I would like to know what your preferred way to cook some steak, either if it's medium rare, rare, medium well, or well done. My preferred is gonna be medium rare. This one still has some good blood on it, and it's gonna be good. Let's do a little taste test for y'all. Life does not get better than this, camping on the boat. We got some jalapeno, some bacon, and we're just gonna give it a go. You know what? We haven't had some food all day. We completed the first mission. This is it, everybody. This is life. Cheers, everyone. Man, what a night. It's 3:13 in the morning. We had a pretty good night. We caught some fish. We released some good fish. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. My belly is full. We had some good steak, everyone. Just being out here in the wild just makes it 10 times better. Let's see what this tent is all about, man. I haven't slept in the tent, and I don't even remember the last time I ever camped out like this. You know what? It's not that bad. We're gonna... Initially, this is a 2-person tent. No, I'm sorry. Initially, this is a 1-person tent, but I think we both fit here pretty comfortably. And this is gonna be our hotel for the night. It's not a Four Seasons, but it's gonna do. Out here in the wild, it's gonna be a 5-star hotel. We had a great, awesome day, everyone. My belly is full, like I mentioned right now. It does not get better than this. We're gonna see if we can survive for the next couple of hours till sunrise and head back to the camp, head home. Check out the tent though. Let me see if I can show you all. It's not that It's not that cramped up, look. So you got plenty of space there. Initially, this is a one-person tent. But I think this is gonna do for the night. Let's see if we can survive. We have all these insects, mosquitoes, alligators, everything, and we're out on the freaking wild, man. I hope you enjoyed the episode so far. I'm going to go to sleep. I'm gonna crash out. So I'll see y'all in the morning, everyone. Good night, sweet dreams. Let's see if we can make it throughout the night. Good morning. We made it. We survived the night. And this is what we wake up to, the South Texas bayous. What a beautiful view. Does not get better than this. This is the reward, everyone. Now, there's only one thing to do. We're gonna pack up our stuff and go on our way home.
Well, the adventure is winding down. It's time to break down our little floating home and turn it back into a fishing boat. The deconstruction is always way faster than the construction. The tent comes down, cooking gear gets packed away, everything gets stowed for the ride home. It's amazing how quickly a campsite can just disappear and become a boat again. Heading back to the ramp, you have time to reflect on the challenge, on the rewards. We did it. We spent 12 hours on a John boat. We caught and released an absolute monster of a fish. We cooked the feast on the water, and we survived a night surrounded by some of the biggest predators in North America. It wasn't always comfortable, and it wasn't always easy, but man, was it worth it. Every time I do a trip like this, I learn something new about the gear, about the fish, about myself. You learn how to be resourceful, how to adapt, you learn to appreciate quite the moments, and you always come back with a story to tell.
And that's a wrap on the Overnight John Boat Survival Challenge. What an epic adventure. We pushed the limits of this little boat and it performed like an absolute champ. Trips like this are just a powerful reminder of how wild and beautiful our world can be, if you're just willing to go a little further and stay a little longer. I've already got an idea for the next fishing adventure, everyone. It might even involve bigger waters and even bigger fish. You'll have to wait to see that one. Thanks so much for coming along on this one. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss what's next. We'll see you on the water.